Hello and welcome to O2's Inside Line. We've taken over the Rugby England Facebook page and it's a pleasure to be joined by two awesome England rugby players. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Nowell.
How you doing, all right?
We can high five. Yeah. One round of applause! Yeah! Yes, Jack. You see what it is we're in the Mitsubishi Motors gym where the England boys get ready for all the games during the tournaments. So it's quite an intimidating atmosphere, but we can relax because there's no one watching us apart from yourselves live on the old Facebook. And Joe Launchbury. Yes. How you doing, Joe? Yeah. Yes. We're taking your questions, so get them in just below the screen. We will ask as many questions as possible. But this is it. The excitement is awesome. It really is. We're going into yet another tournament. And throughout the Six Nations series, we will be posing your questions to a variation of players and hopefully coaches as well. And we'll be finding out the inside line as to what's going on in camp. So it's another tournament. How are you guys feeling? I know you spent a week in Portugal grafting. As you do. And it always seems to be when we meet players after these camps that the England boys have, everyone just goes, Tuesday was hard. What is it about Tuesdays? Why do the England coaches love giving you so much work on a Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesdays are the tasty days. They're the days that we tend to bash each other around quite a bit. But you know, it's early enough to do it in the week and enough time to recover by Saturday. So, you know, fortunately enough for us, we had Saturday and Sunday off. So Tuesday happened on Thursday and Friday as well. So.
Oh, good grief. Now, Joe, when they tell you, do they tell you what you're going to be doing in these killer sessions, or do you just anticipate, or do you just know it's going to be difficult?
Yeah, you normally get a bit of a template for the session and what's coming. They quite often send through like an email the night before detailing what the session will have, and you get a pretty good idea then, don't you, really, how hard it's going to be. But those sort of weeks in Portugal are invaluable for us, really, to get away as a group for sort of 5-6 days and spend quality time with each other and then get some good work done on the pitch like we did last week is hopefully put us in good stead.
I would imagine that you see that itinerary and just go, early night then. Straight to bed up early tomorrow, straight. But apparently it was a really wide pitch in Portugal, so you did a lot of conditioning, lots of running around.
Yeah, we did quite a bit on, I think it was the Tuesday session, we did a lot of running. You know, a few fitness drills at the start, but the main thing we're doing is fitness whilst playing rugby. So it's important for us to have the ball in our hands and you know, pushing our skills that way when we are tired, because there's no point just pointless running up and down the pitch. At the end of the day, we're rugby players, not marathon runners. So it's important for us to get the ball in our hands.
But it also pays off because, you know, going into this tournament, we are one of the, if not the fittest squads in the tournament. And looking forward to the France game, Joe, they're a ridiculously strong team. How do you approach this kind of game against this France squad?
Yeah, like I said, we've had a great week's prep last week and another big week coming up ahead of us to prepare for this weekend. There's no easy games in the Six Nations. They're all massively challenging, and especially France this weekend. Historically, especially for me as a forward, really big up front, some huge players, really talented players. So that'll be a big challenge for us, sort of taking that away from them, trying to have a strong set piece and strong defence. That's kind of what we'll build our game on this weekend, and then we'll go from there. But no, it's important to get off to a good start this tournament. Obviously, every game's huge, but if you get off to a slow start, then quite often your tournament's done before it's really started.
I think they're trying to get our attention.
Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about him. He's fine. Keep your questions coming in, by the way, on the Facebook page. Thank you very much. Now, the last time we played France was at their place in Paris, and we all know what happened after that. Do you get any chance to reflect on what happened last year? Or is it all about, let's forget that, we've got the trophy, let's move forward, we're going into a brand new tournament, let's see if we can remain undefeated?
I think it's important for us to remember what we had achieved, you know, Six Nations, the summer, especially the autumn now. But, you know, the way we've been getting better as a team and always pushing forward is looking to what's next. So, you know, we've done that, we've parked it, we reviewed it, we worked from it. And, you know, the most important thing for us now is the weekend of the French game.
Where do you keep your medal?
At home.
Have you got an actual trophy cabinet? Or it can't just be in a box somewhere in a drawer.
I actually saw Launch's car in the car park, and he's got it like taped to his dashboard and his windscreen, and
why not?
Facing up.
And why not? Absolutely. Well, let's go to viewers' questions. Thank you very much, by the way. Keep them coming. First one, Adam Baldwin says, "What are you most looking forward to about the RBS Six Nations?" Joe.
Probably found I grew up watching the tournament. I think like most people, like most fans. grew up watching it sort of Saturdays, Sundays at home, watching sort of double games and just being part of such a historical tournament. Really, it's like I touched on earlier. There's no easy games. Every game, anyone can beat anyone, and I think the history that comes with some of the games. You look at some of our games playing in Scotland, these fixtures that go back such a long time, being part of that history is pretty exciting.
And we've got Blues at home, which means colours away, Ireland and Wales. But we'll not go onto those games just yet because obviously we're going to be talking about them in the future. But Jack, a lot of questions, and I mean a lot of questions about the fact that you're lacking some hair. Where's the rat's tail gone?
Well, I thought it was about time, to grow up. But now I've cut it off. I'm probably going to only last with a normal haircut for about 2 weeks, and then I might try something else. I don't think grown up's for me.
Were you badgered into cutting it?
No, it was my decision.
Was it?
It was, it was too long. Ended up going to bed and waking up with it in my mouth, and when I'm in the pool recovering, it was hitting me in the face. So there's no point trimming it in half. I might as well cut it off and
you look pretty sharp.
Thank you, mate.
Did you miss it?
No.
Is it
I've had it for 3 years nearly.
Really?
So, yeah.
Is it in a framed box somewhere?
It is. I've left it at my barber's for them to.
Barbers?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Robert Eskins says, question from my 13-year-old son for Jack. How many times a week do you train?
We pretty much train every single day of the week, to be honest. Mondays tend to be our review days, and then we'll have a light session in the afternoon. Tuesdays, like we mentioned before, is our big bosh where we do knock each other around a bit. Wednesdays, not so much a training day on the field, but we'll get a bit of computer work done, a lot of recovery. So we're in the pool stretching. Thursday then is our fast sessions where we'll go out on the pitch, play against each other, get our last minute stuff done. Friday then be our team run. And obviously Saturday's the most important day is the game day.
What's your pre-game meal? Do you have anything in particular that you like to eat before a game?
Chef is pretty good.
Yeah, our food's very good here, to be honest. So anything's provided for us.
All right, well, hang on. Joe just said, chef's pretty good. When was the last time you cooked yourself a pre-game meal?
Well, when you're back at the club, you cook for yourself, and that's a bit more of a struggle. But here you get a great choice. Boys usually go for sort of lasagna or spaghetti bolognese. They tend to be pretty popular night before the game.
Loads of carbs, bit of protein. All right, good stuff. Joe Kenshall says, what's the main difference between playing club and international rugby? That's a good question.
Yeah, good. I would say probably the biggest difference is the lack of mistakes. I think at club rugby it's obviously the same sort of players. Physically, guys are pretty impressive at both club and country, but I think at international, mistakes are punished massively. You can make a mistake anywhere on the pitch, and it quite often results in 3 or 7 points against you. So I'd say the lack of mistakes at international rugby and the way we try and train to prepare ourselves for games, train at match intensity. So sort of those mistakes are limited.
Do you get scrutinised more international rugby because you're playing for your country? What do you think, Jack?
I think not too much. Maybe I think there's a lot more expected of you when you are here, and when you are here in camp, it means a lot to be here. So it's almost priding yourself on that, and then when you do get a chance to wear that shirt as well when you're out there, you don't want to let anyone down or let anyone.
All right, a couple more questions, and then we're going to do our new challenge for the Six Nations. That's what we're doing every week via the England Rugby Facebook page, and obviously courtesy of O2 Inside Line. Right, Emma Crook says, are there players in your clubs that you look forward to playing against at international level? Jack?
Yeah, I think we've got my Italian friend Mickey Campignaro. He's a top quality player. He's been playing extremely well for us at the Chiefs at the moment. So it's always nice to see a club face, and especially if you can get one up on them as well.
Absolutely, good chit chat in the locker room when you get back.
Maybe a couple in the rocks on the floor as
well. Thomas Young at our place just got into the Wales squad, so very deserved. The way he's been playing for us this year, he's been unbelievable. So hopefully he'll get a chance over the next few weeks for Wales, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see him.
Yeah, good. Charlie Dixon-Smith, Jack, Joe, who were your rugby idols when growing up? Who did you admire? Who did you replicate on the playground?
Like most people of my sort of age, grew up sort of admiring the 03 guys, the guys who obviously won the World Cup back then. So position-wise, Martin Johnson, someone I've played against, but also grew up watching Paul O'Connell as well. Another second row, sort of grew up watching those guys, and they were probably my rugby heroes growing up.
Jack?
I think maybe for me, maybe not in my position, but someone like James Haskell. I remember watching him when I was younger.
No. No.
He doesn't mean
Haskell,
that.
he didn't say that. You know that Haskell's watching this and he's just gone like that. Yep. Standard. Yeah. He's just gone to the kitchen, made himself another protein shake. So what we're going to do prior to this tournament is we're going to play darts with everyone. So everyone that we come on or to Inside Line via the England Rugby Facebook page, we're going to get them to throw 6 darts at our dartboard, and the person with the highest score will win a prize. All right? You'll win the Family Fortunes Interactive DVD, which is still available. So all you've got to do is score as many points as you can
3
on the
efforts.
dartboard. You've got 6 darts.
6 darts.
6 darts. All right. Now I know, Joe, you went to a posh school, so you're really good at maths. So you're going to be scorekeeper. Don't worry, we'll do it via pause.
Yeah,
all right.
cool.
There's a fella literally with a calculator stood off camera because we're all extremely bright that we don't have time for mathematics. Kids, you do have time for mathematics. All right. Jack, off you go.
Where's the calculator?
Yeah, come on. Oh, that's just 2.
2, deserve
That's just
that.
2. And that's a 3. Whoa, it's a tiger! So that's 5, and is that double or triple?
15, triple.
That's triple. Triple 5, so you score 20.
It's not my best, not my finest hour.
All right, here we go.
Just a warm up though.
Yeah, standard. 9.
Oh!
3. 12. And 12. 24.
So this is the real one now.
Come on, Verity, keep up.
Right, here we go.
Come on, last 3.
Oh,
That's 20.
That's better.
That's wait. Just wait. Wait. That's 20.
It's broken my rhythm now.
Oh, come on. Come on. 20.
See.
That's 41, giving us a total of 61. Good score.
Awful. Oh,
20.
launchers.
1 and 5, 26, giving us a total of 50. Jack, you currently sit at the top of the league.
Shall I write mine?
Well done.
Well played, Jack.
Yeah, write your name in there, write your score on there as well. Joe, you go and do that as
Where
well.
should we do it? Here?
What was it?
Write it on the magnet, yep.
What did you get, Jack?
That'd be
51.
good.
What did I get? 104?
61.
61.
What did I get?
50.
And you got 50. All right, let me ask you another question. Where are we? Connor Bartlett. To you both, this is a good question. Jack,
Yep.
who's been the toughest opponent you've played against?
Toughest player I've played against. Someone I've definitely played with, I'd say someone like Dave Ewers, just because of how freakishly big he is. Ellis Genge is another player that you don't like facing. He carries extremely hard. We did beat them at the start of the year, but he's fierce when he has got the ball in hand. So he puts his body in awful positions that hits you quite hard as well. So yeah, he's a tough player to go up against.
Well, let me ask you this question from a young rugby player's perspective, right? When you see guys who are physically bigger and stronger than you, right? What mental approach do you have going into the game, knowing that you're going to face an absolute unit? Because a lot of people say, oh, physical contact, blah, blah, blah. But rugby is a great game to play. It's a great game to participate in. So how do you overcome those psychological fears?
For me, probably I just try and put my body in a way. It hasn't always worked well for me. I've had a few injuries and stuff, but sometimes technique isn't very important when you're doing it. But sometimes it's just about getting yourself in a way and trying to get a leg or something.
Fair enough. John?
Yeah, obviously they're also trying to take space away. Obviously, you let these guys get ahead of steam, run at you. They have 5-10 metres to run at you. They're going to cause a bit more damage. So we talk a lot about closing bigger guys down, getting in their face, sort of putting pressure on their skills and giving them less time to run with the ball.
Well, fellas, thank you very much. As always, it's been a great pleasure.
Thank you very much,
Jack,
Mike.
thank you for joining us. Joe, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Good luck against the French. So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. We'll be back throughout the weekend next weekend. Keep your eyes on the @England Facebook page, England Rugby Facebook page, and O2's Inside Line, because we've got loads of stuff coming your way this Six Nations tournament. We really do. But thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great Sunday evening, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers.